Welcome back. Top story at the bottom of the hour. Today we have learned a collapsed deck responsible for injuring 24 people this weekend was not permitted.
Yeah, the deck toppled off the edge of a home at the Garden Court condominiums off of Old Torf in southeast Austin. Joining us with the new developments, Katina McHenry at the site of the collapse. Katina, you found some new information today, right?
Yes, we did, Sally. Good afternoon. This morning, City of Austin code compliance officers were here. Now, they have a special team called the Work Without Permit team, and that's exactly what they do, is comb the city looking for structures that don't have permits. And what they found, this particular structure, the deck and back, did not have a permit, and there are 3 violations. 1, electrical violation, a building violation, and something called an impervious cover violation. Now, each of those violations, Sally, carries a fine of up to $2,000 per day. Now what officers are doing are figuring out who the contractor is and where they are. Now we're standing in front of the condo complex, and now it has been deemed dangerous. And so crews were here this morning putting a fence around the entire unit. No one can go in at all until it is free and clear. Now, compliance officer says that is the responsibility of the owner of the condo unit to put this fence up, and so far they are complying. Now, when it comes to the actual deck, there are questions about the strength of the deck. Not just that, but the support of the deck and the materials used to construct the deck. For that, we turn to a local structural engineer who gave his insight. He says that when it comes to materials, it's important that the connectors from the building to the deck are strong. He says there's still questions regarding that.
The connections are really the key. That usually if a structure fails, it's going to occur at the connections.
So now that's something that, of course, code compliance officers will be looking at once they talk to the contractor. Now, John also says when you build a structure like that particular deck, there are a lot of variables. 1, how big it is, how much weight can it hold, what is the load capacity, and actually what people are doing on it, whether or not they're jumping up and down on it, has to do with and adds to the weight of that particular structure. Now, there were 30 people on the deck at the time. That's according to the Austin Fire Department and the Austin Police Department, and they say that was too many, and that's one of the reasons it collapsed. 23 people were injured, and of those 23, 6 people are still in the hospital, 5 in stable condition and 1 in good condition. We are live in South Austin. Katina McHenry, KXAN Austin News.